mean, I have an auxiliary, so you could do it that way.
Hello! My name is Jennilee Austria-Bonifacio and I am the author of Reuniting with Strangers, which is this book right here. And basically this book exists because for years I've been working with the Filipino communities in different capacities as a youth mentor, as a settlement worker, as a school board consultant. And after serving 1,200 Filipino students and working with so many of their teachers, I thought, oh, if I'm going to be teaching teachers how to teach Filipino students, I really should be taking these stories and putting them into a book. And so this is the book that came out of that. And I'm super proud of it. It takes place here in Toronto and in Oakville, Sarnia, where I grew up. Isoyas, BC. It takes place in Nunavut, the Tagaytay Ridge, also Manila, and I really love the fact that it's capturing our diaspora in ways that people haven't seen before. So what the book is, it's a series of linked short stories that are all about caregiver families and how they experience family reunification. But it's not just moms and children and spouses, but also like the grandparents that are left behind in the Philippines and now they need caregivers, what happens to them? The guardians have been taking care of the kids in the Philippines and now they don't want to give them up when it's time for them to come to Canada. The second generation who are dealing with all of the impacts of remittances over the years, and then now the caregiver families are coming and they don't know how they feel about this. And also there are like non-binary characters in this as well, so that's really important to represent them. And I really love the idea of showing people the diaspora in so many different ways. And the book has now been listed on CBC's Best Books of Canada Fiction. And what else? Oh, and also it was longlisted for Canada Reads, which is great. So it's been doing really well and I'm very proud of it. And so yeah, thank you.
Is this in Tagalog or English?
It's in English, but there is a lot of Tagalog in this book.
Oh, I mean, translated?
Oh no, I don't even translate it, honestly, because I thought if I'm going to translate it, then maybe that's just too much. If people don't understand Tagalog, that's okay. You'll be able to understand it even without knowing every single word. And the book is written to be read very quickly as well because I wanted people to be able to read this without thinking that they need to have a PhD in English. So the book takes place in different places in Canada, but it's written in different ways. So there is an instruction manual, a series of resumes, Kundiman songbook in it as well. There is so many different ways to tell our stories in forms that are really everyday. So I really wanted to make sure that people who don't read books are also able to read this and to get the stories into their hearts.
More.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
One, two more red.
2024.
Mush. Sorry? Well, that one's for the fish. They're for the fish. Yeah. Big one. Want to make a fish? Yeah. I was going to make an example. It's not too complicated, but with your help, it'd be a lot easier. Okay, so the way it works... Well, you're gonna color this in. So what it is, it's a lapu-lapu fish. Do you know who lapu-lapu is? Sorry, it's okay. So
sorry about the penmanship.
Warrior. Our primal space.
I'm working on it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Fought off.
Favorite husband, huh?
Yep, because he tries so hard to make his wife fall in love with him again and everybody feels so bad for him.
Yung ganda pala. You know how to write Tagalog too, right?
Oh, it is just in Taglish.
Taglish.
Pinoy writers. Next time I'm gonna write it in Babae.
I know very little Tagalog.
There we go.
I have the author.
This is yours. And then, let's take, can you make another one? I work in different school boards, and I see
What's your north fish?
Hard to get Filipino. Little salmon juicy is different.
Maybe see that flag
So,
across there? Have
oh
you seen
my
that flag
gosh.
before?
Maybe they're catching
Filipino
them.
flag? So you just gotta color it like that picture there, like that flag
You know
there.
what salamat means? It means thank you.
Feels good. Jenny, what is it like?
Salamat.
Oh, that's from now then.
Say salamat. Salamat. Yeah.